Hey guys, Bonehead here again, bringing you another Star Wars The Old Republic build. This one is the Sith Inquisitor Assassin trees that I'm looking at the moment, and basically what I'm focusing on here is the highest DPS you can get from any of the assassin builds. I have had to play with some of the madness stuff as well, which I think is fun, but today I'm going to be focusing on deception to try and get the most damage out possible. So we'll get started. So I'll start in the deception tree because that's the main one that we'll be focusing on. First thing to get, duplicity. You want to get all 3 points in that. Basically makes your maul, which is your big backstab ability, maximum power and everything, so and less force and everything like that. Then you want to get some dark embrace. 2 points into that. Basically means your force regenerates while you're in stealth. Installation, don't really worry about. I've used a bit. I tried to put points in this before, and it doesn't really do as much as it says. It says 30% increase in armor rating, but it doesn't help as much as it says it does, I don't think, so I don't put any points into that. Next level up, avoidance. You want to get both points in this. One of the best ones here. Reduce the cooldown of unbreakable will, which is great, so that's the breakout of whenever you're stunned or anything. Reduce cooldown for force speed. Really good one there, just for mobility and everything. Next one, recirculation. How fast you can cast your discharge ability, which is one of your main abilities. So you want to have as quick a cooldown on that as possible. Just 1 point in obfuscation, just to get you to the next tier. This one here will come. Actually, we'll come back to that one with a few extra points later if we need to. So basically, better stealth. Faster when you are stealth and everything. Surging charge, you want to pick this one up. It's your main charge that you want to focus on. It's all internal damage, which ignores armor and everything, and 1.5 seconds is how often it can happen, which is really good. It means as you're attacking you have these surging charges going off. 25% chance to do that. You want to get both points of induction. Increases the critical strike damage of maul, being your big backstab ability and everything. It's going to be really good for that. And then we want to get the 1 point in dark swell. This actually, having this ability here, while dark embrace is active, all damage is reduced by 25%. Well, that'll work out very well for damage mitigation while you're fighting. Deceptive power, 10 points extra force. Force is what you get all your power from, so the more force you have, the more abilities you can throw out in a fight, so obviously pick that one up. Next one here, Saber Conduit. You want to get all 3 points in that, so when your surging charge goes off, you actually get force back to keep fighting. So as you fight, your force will go down and back up again thanks to this. You want to get both points in Fade, another one to reduce cooldowns and everything on some of your very good abilities, so definitely need to pick that one up. Low Slash, this one's very good. Incapacitates the target for 4 seconds. If you hit them again, then they come back out of stun, but just having that, even if it ends up being 2 seconds of stun, it's enough to stop them in their rotation and everything while you're fighting in PvP, so that's very good. Static charges, you want to get both points in that again, all boosting surging charge and making it much better. This one basically is every time surging charge goes off, it'll keep stacking to do more and more damage on your discharge ability, that'll be fantastic. It'll just keep it up to 5 stacks. Entropic field I don't really focus on. It's just damage reduction and only 1 or 2%, so I won't focus on that. I'd rather go back down to obfuscation and make my stealth better by maxing that out. So that way level 3 with increased speed while stealth, so that's very good. Resourcefulness we definitely want to pick up, working our way up to the top ability. Reduce the force costs and cooldowns, again just making you more effective. Crackling blasts, you want to get both points on that, increases your crit chance. For your discharge and shock, so discharge along with some of these other ones down here is one of the main abilities you'll be using, so having anything that makes that better is good. And shock is a very good one for if they're nearly getting away or trying to run away from you and you've nearly finished them off. You can just flick a shock at them and get a really high damage hit very quickly. Now we need one more point in order to unlock the Voltaic Slash, which is the top tier thing here. So like I was saying before, insulation I wouldn't waste the point on, and neither would I put on an entropic. I'd probably just grab 1 point here on static cling. Force slow is another good one for if they're running away. You can cast it at range, does damage and slows them down, so this makes them slowed for an extra 3 seconds just from that 1 point, which unlocks our Voltaic Slash. So pick that up, that'll striking them twice for good damage. Each use increases the damage dealt by shock, which stacks up to 2 times, which is along with the crackling blasts and everything, and something down here which actually reduced the force cost of it. That makes it very effective where you're in the middle of a fight throwing out Voltaic Slashes, discharges, mauls whenever you can get behind them, and then if they try and run away, your shock that you fling at them is actually boosted by some of these abilities, making it much more powerful. So now we've got 10 points left now that we've finished the Deceptive Tree. So the first thing I'll do is go to Darkness Tree and pick up Charge Mastery, which basically means for a surging charge, which is what we're focusing on, your attacks ignore 9% of your target's armor. Then Thrashing Blades, another really good one to increase the damage of Thrash, Lacerate and Voltaic Slash. And so Thrash is your normal hit, Voltaic Slash is your big hit here, which will boost the shock. And then Lacerate is one of your main AoE burst abilities around you when you're surrounded, so good to have extra damage on all those. This then unlocks Electric Execution, all 3 points into that, increases damage of your lightsaber charges, which, so 9% extra damage with all 3 points onto your surging charge with all the other boosts that you've got on surging charge. It'll be a very effective damaging thing. And then with the last 2 points, rather than anything else here, I just go and grab 2 points in Exploitive Strikes. Basically means my force attacks increase the chance of my melee attacks critting. So another way to get some extra damage out, having a higher crit chance on those for the last 2 points. And that's the main tree there. So basically you're running around in this spec, you've got very good invisibility and boosts on your stealth and everything like that. Surging charge for the internal damage ignoring armor, Voltaic Slash, Low Slash, and your Thrash and everything for damage. Shock if they're trying to run away. Static Cling to boost your force slow if they're trying to run away. And Maul if you get behind them, with a lot of points boosting the Maul damage and its crit damage. So all in all, this is the best DPS spec that I know of for PvP, and let me know what you think. So comment, subscribe, everything, and I'll catch you guys next time. Bonehead out.